Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about March favorites. I'm just going to jump right in. So my first favorite for the month was definitely the Becca foundation that I have. This one's called the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. This color is a nude. It's kind of too dark for me. I think it's like a shade darker, but I like yellow undertone skin foundations. So I mean, it looked the most yellow that was in the light because they kind of go by like light, medium, dark. This one was really good. Though I mean, I say it's my favorite because I wore it basically through the month, but you need to definitely set it with a powder because it's not that it's dewy, but it's sticky in a way. Like you're gonna put it on and you definitely feel that it's there, but the coverage is great and it's really lightweight. It's lightweight, but you know, because you can touch and you can feel that there's foundation on your skin. But once you set it with a powder, that's pretty good. So it has a pump. It's a really good, you know, it's not, no bacteria is gonna go in there because if you have the regular one, you're like pushing in the back of your hand. And you can just go ahead and apply it with any brush. I use this with the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, and it works really well. I was talking about setting it with a powder. This e.l.f. High Definition Powder, I've literally gone through maybe 5 or 6 of these little cubes. It's just an HD powder. It's a setting powder. It's translucent. And they just came out with they just came out with one, I want to say this month or maybe the last month. It has a color. I did not buy that one just because, I mean, it's just one color. I don't know how universal that's going to be. I stick to the translucent one just to see, you know. I know it's not obviously giving coverage, but the way it sets it is like really nice, and you can never go, something fell. And you can never get too cakey with that HD powder. I mean, I kid you not, you could have like total cake face and you pack this on and you just brush it and it like takes everything away. Kind of the way that Max Fix Plus kind of makes everything look really smooth and not cakey. This is the exact same thing, but it's with a powder that, I mean, it's really hard to explain, but it's so worth those $3. No, this is $6. This is $6. Another favorite was definitely the Infallible Pressed Pigment. Now, this is an eyeshadow, obviously. Mine's an 892 Ember Rush. I have a couple other ones. I think it's like Cocoa Brown. That's probably not even gonna be Downtown Brown. That's MAC. Forget it. And this one's like super cute. It's a rose gold, and it can definitely be transformed from day to night. I've worn this on the lid with like nothing, just this, and like a little bit of Naked 2 on the crease with like a subtle highlight, nothing shimmery at all. And this is like so basic and like only with mascara. Like it's so pretty. I don't know if you can even, if you're gonna be able to see that, but it's really, really light. And if you can continue to pack it and layer, it can definitely get intense. You can also wet this pigment and it's gonna go like a new step. It's like a rose gold. I don't even know if I said that already. It's like a rose gold tint, but like super pigmented. I mean, it's a pressed pigment, but it's super easy. And the best way I found to apply it is just with your fingertip. You just go ahead and grab a little bit, place it on the eye, and it does not move. It's awesome. The blush that I've been reaching for the most this month was definitely Style from MAC. It's a sheen, you know, it's a powder blush. It's a frost. That's what it says. It's named under. It's like, it kind of reminds me of Peaches or maybe Melba, but with shimmer on it. Now, it's really good because it has like gold flecks, but you can't really see them. Like when you're in the light and the sun, you can see that it has some reflex off of it, but it's nothing too overpowering, and it looks good whether you're gonna go daytime or nighttime. Like I've worn this with only mascara and this blush, bronzer, and done. Like it's a no-brainer. You can use it, you can layer it on and make, you know, definitely bring your cheeks out, or it's like something super basic. So, you know, it's a good blush to have. It's perfect. So I literally had a moment of weakness and I was like, Sydney, I think you're getting kind of old. And like, I mean, not that I see wrinkles, but whenever I have concealer and I don't properly like set the concealer, you can definitely see how it's gonna crease into your fine lines. And I think I had one of those days and I was like, you know, taken aback and like, you should really start using an eye cream. So, I mean, I don't feel old by any means, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go invest in like a $70 eye cream that is gonna make me like 10 years younger. No, so I just picked this up at the drugstore. It's the Pond's Anti-Wrinkle Rejuvenous Cream with AHAs and collagen. So I already owned this one in the past. I had it and it worked really well and I finished it. This is a travel size. I got this in the trial aisle because there's ones that are like massively big, like the size of a candle, like this. And like, why do I need all this for eye cream? Like, that's ridiculous. So obviously this thing lasted me like 3 months. And when I was doing my spring essentials and packing for spring break, I was in the trial aisle and it was like a lot of the little things that I wanted, and I was like, okay, like I checked this out again and I was like, yeah, like I felt like it worked. You definitely feel like how your skin is like getting the collagen boost. You can feel it working. Like you can feel kind of like your skin going back. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really good. And I only bought this, well, I bought it for spring break, so why did I smell that? I bought this for spring break, so I got it like the first week of March because spring break was like the 2nd. It smells like baby powder, if that makes sense. So I mean, this smells okay. It's white and it goes off translucent. Like I literally put it, I guess you can put it before bed, and then when you wake up in the morning. I've only been putting it at night, so it's probably not even that effective to me. But I mean, it works. It does work. I definitely feel like it's controlling it, and I just feel like you don't need something, if you're like my age, you don't need something super intense. You're not gonna need to spend all that money on something super intense when you don't even have that big of a deal of wrinkles. Now the next thing I tried out this month that I fell in love with was this lemon and mint clay mask. I'd been on the hunt for like a really good mask. I guess I use so many, and I surprisingly use them multiple times. Like, that didn't make any sense. Like, I use them multiple times a week. I think you're supposed to use them like 2 to 3. I use them like 4 to 6. Yeah, I try to get the most out of my masks. So with that being said, I run out of them constantly. The one that I use a lot, like I ripped that thing up, was that Origin. I'm not gonna get another name of it. It's not the Drink Up Intensity. It's like another one. It's white. Anyways, so I was looking for a couple of replacements. I got 2, and the one that stood out more was this one. This is from, I got it from Ulta, and it was literally, I kid you not, like $3 or $4, like $3.50 or something like that. They had like a section, and it was about 5 different masks, all from the same brand, but they were different. There was like a rose one. This was obviously the mint and lemon. I'm into that. Like I like that eucalyptus mint stuff. Like, dude, that thing is life. And I love the way it smells. I'm kind of sick and I can still smell it, so the smell is definitely like, it's there. It's noticeable. It's like a it's like a green consistency. You can definitely see how it's the mint and lemon. That's exactly what it smells like. And it's for, this one in particular, it's for the breakout and oily skin. There was all the other ones for like dry skin, you know, sun damaged. I don't know, there was a bunch of other ones. This is the one, this is the kind of skin I have. So this is what I look for. This one has no parabens. And you know, the fragrance is obviously like, it's naturally because it's the mint and lemon. It just says, this lemony cool clay mask delivers relief from inflammation caused by breakouts. Clay absorbs oil to minimize shines and the appearance of large pores. Mint and lemon cool refresh, perfect for breakout prone and oily skin. I totally agree. Like my skin feels really good after using this. So as I mentioned earlier, I took a good vacation for spring break, and I wanted to look tan by the time I got there, if that made sense. And the weather was not tanning weather before I went. So of course, what did I talk about in my last video? You know, self-tanning mist. Now I got this glove from Ulta as well. So this glove is like a lifesaver. You literally just slip it on, and you're gonna, the brown part, it's already brown. Like that's not all tan. This part is originally white, like you can kind of see on the side. But you just go ahead and spray like 6 to 8 inches away the mist, and you're just gonna go ahead and grab the tan and just kind of like rub it in, and it's like no streaks. Like this thing is amazing, like no streaks. You're not gonna have any mistakes with this stuff. So the tan that I used was St. Maurice Instant Self Tanning Mist. There's like a light, I want to say there's a medium, and there's a dark. I always grab the dark one. Like I'm not the fairest person in the world, but when I want to tan, like I want to tan. I'm not gonna do it that often, so I want it to last and be intense. So I picked the dark one. I've had this one forever, but it's really good. Like no streaks, and it dries super fast. I want to say this thing tells you like 4 hours, but no, like this thing is surreal. Like within 30 minutes I was laying in bed. Like I did this really late at night. It was like a last minute kind of thing, and I just like walked around the house for 30 minutes. I like did Netflix standing up, and I was like, okay, lunges. So like, I mean, I was just doing casual things. I even like, I think I ate standing up. It was just like 30 to 45 minutes, and then I was like in bed. It was totally good. So the combination of these two were awesome. Like I got to spring break, and we had met a friend there at the hotel, and she was like, dude, you look so tan. And I was like, dude, it's not real. Like, yes. Now this last favorite, it's not a beauty product, but I think that everybody should definitely hear about these. These are called the Mighty Minis? No, the Mighty Purses, yeah. The Mighty Purse by H&M Butler. This is like the coolest thing ever invented. It's a regular like clutch that you can just zip and go with you, and it even has like a spot for your wrist and whatnot. And you can just, and I don't use it like that's kind of weird, but I mean, you're just gonna grab it, and it's really cool because it's gold. Gold's gonna go with everything. But the cool thing is that you can charge your phone with it. Like it comes with a charger, and it's small, like no one's gonna notice. Now this one is where you plug the purse in to like regain battery, and then the other side obviously is for your port. Now it came with this one, So I guess it's like an adapter, and then you just go ahead and plug in whichever piece that your phone needs. Like this is an iPhone 5S, so I'm gonna plug that in. And it's like perfect. It saved my life multiple times already. And then it's like super discreet. Like it's not heavy at all. Like it's super light, and it has like the space for all your credit cards. There's like 6 credit card holders. There's a pouch in there for like a lip gloss and cash and like really cool stuff. And then you have there's a middle pouch where you can stick coins in, and there's like a humongous pouch on the outside. So it's like super tiny, but it's super useful. And I mean, this thing has saved my life before. Well, March was such a great month. It flew by so fast, and I would do it all over again if I could. But these were all the products that helped me get through that month. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I was like, ooh. Okay. Hello? 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 Mother, I'm filming a video, Mother. Thank you. Love you. Bye. I need to save her number. Oh my gosh. I need a new phone. Bonus favorite. This is Bay. Like, oh my god, I'm running low. 3, 2, 1. I feel like there's something in my face. The fuck? I could have been a dinosaur. Now this, ooh. Get it together. I'm so sick. Where are my holes? I have to pay my rent today. Shh, I'm gonna forget.